What's going on, guys? Nick Foy here with another tutorial video. Today we're going to be covering SEO, search engine optimization. So Google right here is a search engine that people go to. They go into the Google search bar, they start typing things in, and Google's going to pull up the most relevant results. So if you want your website to show up as one of those top results that Google displays for different keyword phrases people are typing in your niche, so if they're typing in, fitness tips or, fitness exercises, depending on what your niche is, you want to come up first in the search results. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to asknickfoy.com/SEO. If you type in this link, I'm also going to link to it below this video description on YouTube here. So type in asknickfoy.com/SEO. That's going to take you to a keyword tool that I use called Keyword Finder. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter a keyword here in the suggestions box. So for example, again, if we are, in the fitness niche, then we might type in, tricep exercises and get some ideas. So it's going to give some just suggestions. So we'll just click find keywords and then let it populate a bunch of different results. All right, so over here we can see what we typed in, anywhere, any language, and then we have the filters currently turned off. So it's just going to bring up a ton of different ideas. So tricep exercises, tricep workouts, arm workouts, bicep exercises, best tricep exercises, best tricep workout. So you can go down the list and get tons of ideas for different keywords that you can try to rank for. Or if you're looking for new content ideas, you can see all these different articles or videos that you could make covering all these different keywords. So once you get some ideas there, you want to check your competition. So it's going to show you, number one, how many searches it gets per month on average. So this one gets 60,000 searches. So you want keywords probably that have a decent amount of searches. That's going to help get you a decent amount of traffic to your website. And then as far as competition goes, when you click on it, it's going to pull open this box over here to the right, showing you a score, keyword difficulty. So 0 to 9 is effortless, 10 to 19, go for it, 20 to 29, easy. So it gets harder the higher up it goes. So a 41 is possible because it falls in the 40 to 54 category. So that's what it says there, possible. So it's going to show you some of the websites ranking first in Google. So if you were to type this in, tricep exercise, into Google, you're going to see the same websites displayed here. It's already kind of pulled those for you. So bodybuilding.com holds the top 2. Legion Athletics, YouTube video holds number 4. Men's Journal holds number 5. So you can see their domain authority. So the higher the numbers, the more authoritative their domain is. So these are all pretty high domain scores, up in the 70s, 50s, 100. Smaller websites that you can outrank probably would be in the 20s and 30s or less. So here we've got one that's only a 31 that's holding down the 6th spot. And then the rest of these are all 50s, 70s, 80s. So this is a pretty competitive keyword. It's probably hard to rank for. But there is one here that was only a 31 domain authority. So it just depends on your website. If your website has a domain authority in the 70s and 80s, then certainly you could rank for this keyword probably. If it's, you're a brand new website, you probably have like a 10 or a 15 or a 20 as your domain authority. So it's going to be a lot harder to rank. Then there's something called page authority. So that's the individual page that's actually ranking for this keyword term. So the domain itself, bodybuilding.com, is a powerful domain. We know that. I mean, it's a pretty well-known website out there in the world. Now, as far as the actual page goes, whatever page this is, so we'll click on it in a new tab, open it up, and check it out. So the 6 best tricep workouts for men, that's the number 1 ranking article for the term tricep exercises. So this page itself gets scored. Every article you write gets its own individual page score. So if you got, one article that went viral and got tons of people sharing it and linking to it, that could build up that one page's page authority really high. So here we can see this page authority is only a 1. That's really low. It's just ranking because the domain is so powerful at a 75 probably. But the rest of these actually have pretty strong page authorities in the 30s and 40s. You can see how many links are pointing to it. So if you're trying to, build backlinks, get people to link to your article, that helps show Google that your article is important when lots of different people are pointing to it and linking to it. So you can see this one has 3 links, 4, and 2. So by having different links, that helps build up the page authority, which I've tested this before. I had an article that had 0 links. So by default, my page authority was like a 15. And then I had another article that got 1 link pointing to it, and that raised that article score up to a 20. So just 1 link made a difference between whether my article was a 15 or a 20 score. So that's why you can see these have 3 links, so they're higher up at near the 40 and 30 mark. And then some of that has to do with the domain authority being higher as well. So we've got Moz rank and Moz trust. So these are different metrics if you look more into Moz. Estimated visits based on the traffic that this gets, 60,000 searches. Probably 15 of those 1,000 people click on the very first link, and then the rest of those 60,000 searches are probably dispersed throughout the rest of the results. So it's basically saying that the top result, if you can get ranking number 1, you're probably going to get about 25% of the traffic, 15,000 out of that 60,000 people searching. So LPS, overall link profile strength, so the higher the score is, the harder it is. So this one's a 19, it's green because they don't have any links pointing to it. And the page authority is pretty weak itself. It's just, again, ranking because it's such a strong website domain. So that's a cool tool I like to use called the Keyword Finder. Again, you can use my link. It'll tell them I referred you. Go to asknickfoy.com/SEO. It'll redirect you to the keyword tool. You can check their pricing here. I'm not sure what it costs. They have a free version, I know. I'm actually on their annual paid plan. So I believe, let's see here, they've got monthly plans where you could pay $49 a month, $69, and $129 a month. If you do annual, you could save 40%. So I'm on like the $29.90. I think I'm on the basic plan. So you pay about $358.80 is what you get billed upon purchase. I think the pricing for me was around $399 last year. They might have dropped their prices a little bit for you guys now. But you'll pay about $358 if you're going to do it on the annual plan. That works out to about $30 a month times 12, so about $360 a year. So again, break it down to a monthly cost. It's only $29 a month. You could sacrifice, something else to be able to afford it. It's a powerful tool that I think you need in your business. For me, I might give up eating out once a month at a restaurant or something, to save some of the money there so that I could apply it and invest in my business that's actually going to grow and earn me more income. So kind of find some things in your lifestyle you could give up to invest more money back into your business so that you can grow your income. That's kind of the way I look at money and personal finance. But anyhow, so this tool does some cool things. So you can type in different words. It'll give you a bunch of suggestions. You can look at each of them to see who's ranking for them and if you could outrank them. So you can go through and do a bunch of keyword research. You could see the different metrics you need to achieve to try to get yourself, in a similar position as these guys. And then they've got other ways of doing it, autocomplete. So if you start typing in an idea like tricep exercises, it might auto-fill suggestions here. So let's go ahead and click search and see what that one does. So it might put the word best in front of it, or the 10 best tricep exercises. So it might fill in some other things that people search that has that same exact keyword still in the phrase. So tricep exercises was our keyword, our root word. So then they added on for women, for mass, at home, with weights, bodybuilding. So you can see they just added different words onto it to make it a longer keyword phrase. Or again, they could add it before the word, so best tricep exercises. So that's what the autocomplete feature would do. And then what you can do is you can check mark different keywords that you want to create like a list. So you can click the add to list button. And I've got 5 lists right now. So basically if I was trying to make one just for targeting different workout exercises, I could go through and highlight all the different keywords that relate to that topic. And I could create my own separate lists so that in the future, if you need to, do research over a certain topic or something, you have these lists that are built. If you've already added it to the list, there'll be a little yellow star But right now it says not in any list because I don't have it in any list yet. But if you did, there would be a yellow star to let you know that you've already added it to your list. So what I can do, again, go back here to suggestions, search tricep exercises. It'll populate a huge list of ideas. So we can click this little check all. I think there's about 7. This one says there's 417 suggestions. So it just checked marked all 417 different keywords. So I could add all 417 of them to a list. And then in the future, I could type in different phrases and it'll let me know new suggestions. And then I can keep building my list bigger and bigger up to whatever, the threshold is. So that's one of the things about buying one of their paid plans. If you check it out, we can see the different features that they offer, because they're going to limit you on the free plan. It's really limited. I think I kept running into, restrictions when I was trying to use it. So I finally decided I'm going to pay for it. So when you're on one of their plans, you can search 100 different searches. So I've already done 2 or 3 searches just in the 5 or 6 minutes here that we've been doing this tutorial. So you can get up to 100 searches per day. It'll reset every day. I think on their free plan, you only get like 2 or 3 searches. It's real small, and then you run out of room. So if you're trying to do, big keyword research, it would get really annoying to keep hitting their restriction. So that's why I recommend their paid plan. Keyword suggestions, it'll populate 200 suggestions per search, up to 700 suggestions. So in the last example, it did like 400 and some suggestions. Now on their limited free plan, it might only, populate 10 results or 50 results. It might be a lot more limited. SERP analysis, you can check 100 different lookups per 24 hours. So I could look at 100 different keywords and see how hard it would be to rank for those. And again, if you're on the free plan, you might only get to look up 3 or 5 of them, and then you'd have to wait till the next day and look up some more. Rank tracking, if you want to track different keywords, you can build these different keyword lists, and you can track the rankings over time. It'll let you track up to 200 on this basic plan. It'll update daily. You can track domains, so you can kind of do some keyword competitor research on different domains as well. Backlink analysis, it'll update up to 2,000 backlink rows. So you can get every 24 hours using their link miner tool, and then you get 1 account on this plan. If you have one of their other plans, you can add more logins or more people to the account. All right, so that's some of the features that you get with one of those paid plans. So here's their different tools they've got. So we showed you the keyword finder tool a minute ago, which was this one where we type in different keywords. It populates results of ideas so that you can target all these different ideas with different posts. Or you could, group a bunch of these together in one blog article and try to rank for multiple keywords. It shows you the competition over here. So that's their keyword finder tool. They've also got the SERP checker, SERP analysis. So you would just enter a keyword. So let's type in ab exercises this time, United States, and then you can type in desktop. If you want to look at mobile searches, you could probably adjust the settings there. All right, so I had to log in to do that. I don't know why, because I was already logged in. So all I did was this navigation tab here will take you back and forth between the different tools in your account. So here we've got tricep workouts, which is the keyword we were just using, I guess, over on the keyword finder. So it just populated all this. Now you can choose different countries, different platforms. So mobile rankings might differ from desktop rankings depending on if certain websites are mobile optimized or not. So it shows me here the difficulty. The SERP features impact is low. So it measures the impact on organic search results engagement. The higher the impact, the lower the engagement. Not sure quite what that is, but number of results, 196,000 results populate on Google for this keyword. So here's, the top 10. And again, it kind of just shows us everything that we saw on the keyword finder tool. It kind of breaks it out in a more widespread chart now. So again, you're still going to see domain authority, page authority, different backlinks. You can see how many shares it's had on Facebook. We've got referring domains. So 12 different domains are linking to this article, giving it a total of 32 links. So some of these domains might have linked to it more than once. So you can kind of just go through and get a more detailed analysis of the search results for this specific keyword. So if you're trying to rank for some specific keywords, this would be a cool tool to use to look at your competition. SERP Watcher, again, this is going to show you the rankings over time. So you can track a domain. So let's see what bodybuilding.com, if we're going to track that domain for desktop as our platform, you can track different keywords that are ranking for. So let's see what happens when we type in bodybuilding. They're probably going to rank number 1 since that's in their domain name itself. Let's do ab exercises, tricep exercises, and then we'll do workouts for men just to kind of see what comes up. So 4 different keywords. You could paste in a big list of keywords here if you wanted to track rankings. So if you wanted to type in your own domain, you could do that here as well, and you could track a bunch of different keywords that you're trying to rank for by pasting them in here. And over time, you'll be able to see how you're doing in the search engines for those different keywords. So tracking was created. Your data should be available in less than 30 minutes. Don't forget to reload the tracking to see the newest data. So we'll say, okay, got it. So in about 30 minutes or so, I guess this is gonna, repopulate, and it's gonna show a list of those keywords, and it's gonna show me, different data about where bodybuilding.com is ranking for those. So if you wanted to track competitors, you could track competitors where they rank for keywords. If you want to track your own domain, you could type in your own domain. So we can click this add new tracking and keep tracking different domains. That way if I could track myself, I could track 2, 3, 4, 5 different competitors, and just it helps build your SEO profile overall. Lastly, we've got Link Miner. It's a new tool they rolled out, so we'll click on that. Hundreds of backlink opportunities are waiting for you. Enter a domain or URL. So we'll try bodybuilding.com again. Then click find backlinks. All right, so what it's going to do is it's going to analyze this URL, bodybuilding.com, which had a really high domain authority because lots of people are linking to this domain. So now what it's going to do is scrape the internet and find out who's linking to them. So crossfit.com, Shack News, backgroundchecks.org, NutriCenter, SheKnows.com, Pinterest. So you can pretty much scroll through here and just see all these different websites. There's YouTube videos linking to them. So it's going to show you citation flow, trust flow. They've got 32,000 different referring IP addresses pointing to bodybuilding.com. 51,000 different domains are pointing at bodybuilding.com. So think about all the fitness, because this is like a big fitness community forum. So just think about all the people that have signed up on bodybuilding.com that probably have their own private blogs and websites out there on the internet. So they're all probably linking to bodybuilding.com articles on their websites. They're probably linking to their fitness profile they set up on bodybuilding.com so that their followers and their article readers on their blog can check out their fitness profile, things like that. So that's how they've been able to build so many backlinks. They've got 3.1 million backlinks, so that's a ton of links coming from a ton of different domains, which makes Google see, okay, bodybuilding.com is really powerful because so many people think that it's an important website and they've linked to it, 3.1 million links. So that's the goal here with SEO. It's still kind of the goal today. SEO changes all the time, but the big goal here is building backlinks. That's one tool of many tools Google looks at to try to figure out, is a website important? If a lot of people are pointing to you and linking to you, then you must be pretty important. So that's one of their metrics that Google's going to use to try to rank your articles and things. So you can rank for different keywords without having a lot of backlinks. That's just, you're going to have to find those less competitive keywords that the big websites aren't trying to rank for. If you're trying to go after more popular keywords that are short keywords like fitness, exercise, like 1 or 2 worded keywords, then these big websites are probably going to have the upper hand on those. But if you go after some, more specific keywords like 10 best exercises for pregnant women, or 10 workouts for skinny men, if you go more in depth, more specific, you might have a better chance ranking for that than you would for a basic term like tricep exercises. So keep that in mind. Check out this tool. It's got a lot of different tools built into one: your keyword finder, your rankings checker, your rankings watcher if you're trying to track things, and then backlink analyzer so that you can go contact different websites and ask them for a link. If you see that they're linking to bodybuilding.com, you could contact them and be like, hey, I also run a fitness site. Here's some of my fitness articles. Would you mind checking them out? And if you like them, could you shoot me a link sometime, in one of your next articles? Here's an article that I think your readers would love. If you could link to it in one of your upcoming blog posts, and that's how you can start building some backlinks and start improving your domain authority and your page authority to help you rank higher. So thanks again for watching this video and for giving me your time and attention. My name is Nick Foy, the founder of AskNickFoy.com. If you want to head there, it's my personal blog that's got all kinds of internet marketing, social media, SEO, online business, e-commerce. I cover everything you need to know to build your online business. I've been doing different niche websites and tracking the results of them here on AskNickFoy.com. So you're going to see a lot of cool case studies of how to start a website, get traffic to it, sell things on it, build an audience, things like that. So check it out, AskNickFoy.com, and then check the links out in the descriptions to my different courses. They're also here on my homepage of my website if you want to take a premium training course to build your website, build your money, your income, things like that. I cover different topics, different courses, and they go pretty advanced and in-depth, so be sure to check those out. Or you can just go to asknickfoy.teachable.com. That's the direct link to take you over to my training, teaching platform where students enroll and start watching the video lessons. Take care.